Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and detailed analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of June, 2025, our system has classified Apple as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.48. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has undergone natural fluctuations, resulting in a gain of 1.29%. This amounts to an average return of 0.65% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently positioned at the upper boundary of a broad and horizontal trend. Typically, this might indicate a favorable selling opportunity. However, a breakout above the upper trend line at $214.95 would signal a strong buying opportunity, potentially leading to a shift in the trend. The present 3-month trend suggests an anticipated change of approximately 1.14% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 14.98% to positive 4.61%. Examining a longer time frame, our 12-month analysis projects a change of negative 9.08%. According to our calculations, the performance of the stock could fluctuate between negative 27.03% and positive 7.87% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $151.64 and $224.18. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline Apple stock downgraded from buy candidate to hold accumulate after Tuesday trading session. The Apple stock price increased by 1.29% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, climbing from $205.17 to $207.82. This marks 3 consecutive days of gains. It will be interesting to see if the stock continues its upward trend or takes a slight pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 1.96%, with a low of $206.14 and a high of $210.19. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 4.74% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 13 million shares, with a total of 78 million shares traded for approximately $16.19 billion. It's important to note that declining volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $260.10, while the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price sits at 20.1% or $52.28, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. Recent developments surrounding Apple Incorporated, traded under the symbol AAPL, present both opportunities and challenges for investors. The technical analyst, Carter Worth, has highlighted a short-term opportunity due to favorable chart patterns, suggesting that short-term trading strategies could capitalize on potential price movements. Conversely, Apple is facing legal scrutiny, with class action lawsuits being filed by law firms on behalf of investors claiming substantial losses. This situation could lead to heightened volatility and impact investor sentiment in the short term. Moreover, the company is under pressure to enhance its artificial intelligence capabilities, particularly with its virtual assistant Siri. Analysts, including Laura Martin from Needham, have stressed the urgency to accelerate AI development. This focus on improving artificial intelligence could signal a positive long-term strategy, attracting tech-savvy investors and potentially increasing Apple's market share in the burgeoning AI space. However, bearish sentiments also persist. Analyst Craig Moffett has raised concerns regarding Apple's sales and international trade issues, particularly related to tariffs and China. With such conflicting signals, the stock price may see turbulence as short-term traders react to immediate news, while long-term investors weigh growth prospects against risk factors. Overall, while there are short-term trading opportunities, the underlying concerns could influence AAPL's stock trajectory for the foreseeable future. Analyst Ratings. On Tuesday, June 24, 2025, Barclays assigned Apple Inc. a underweight rating with a hold action. On Friday, June 13, 2025, Morgan Stanley assigned Apple Inc. an overweight rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, June 10, 2025, Citigroup assigned Apple Inc. a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, June 9, 2025, Wedbush assigned Apple Inc. an outperform rating with a hold action. On Sunday, June 1, 2025, UBS assigned Apple Inc. a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Apple stock. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, when it comes to return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. The Apple stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast. However, there is a general sell signal due to the long-term average being above the short-term average. On any downward corrections, some support is expected at the levels of $202.63 and $202.73. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Additionally, a buy signal is indicated from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or NACD. Despite an increase in prices, trading volume decreased during the last trading day, creating a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. It's advisable to monitor the stock closely. Some negative signals have also been identified, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 1, 2025, and the stock has since declined by 2.58%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal, recorded 42 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, noted 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal, identified 9 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, observed 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, detected 25 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal, noted 9 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, recorded 81 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal, detected 76 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $201. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when this support is tested. Generally, the stock exhibits very controlled movements, and with strong liquidity, the risk associated with this stock is considered quite low. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $4.05 between its high and low, which is a change of 1.96%. In the last week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 2.09%. Before we explore potential trading levels for Apple, let us first review some important fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This significant metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This ratio is considered relatively typical, especially for companies with long histories or stable revenues. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts expect consensus estimates to be $1.41. It is wise to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $210.79. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $201. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Condo Chris executed an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Parek Kevin executed an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Parek Kevin executed an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the same day, Parek Kevin executed another insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Parek Kevin also conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 18.744. In total, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $198.67, reflecting a decline of 4.4%. This stock experiences very low daily fluctuations, which indicates a low risk profile. Additionally, there is a sell signal originating from a pivot top identified 41 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Apple exhibits several positive indicators, yet we believe these are insufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this juncture, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors either hold their positions or accumulate more shares while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation for this stock from a buy recommendation to a hold or accumulate stance since our last review. After assessing the volatility and price movements from the latest trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 2nd of July, we anticipate Apple to open higher by approximately 22 cents, starting the day at $208.05. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.